Ego death is necessary, Many of us experience that on this path, on this journey. The ego death. The moment of extreme change in your life where you feel like you are dying. You feel like everything that you know in life maybe is a lie. Or maybe you're seeing how false it actually is. But that's necessary. It's necessary because it's a false sense of you. It's a false representation of who you are. It's a representation of the self that you have become by the judgments, the conditioning, the indoctrination, the learned behaviors that you have adapted to, fit yourself into. A false mold, we'll say. In order for you to find what it is you're truly meant to do, who it is you're truly meant to be, how it is you're truly meant to show up in this world, you are going to have to go through those moments where every false aspect of your reality is stripped away. And no, this is not easy. It's painful. It fucking sucks. But once you get far enough, you start to recognize why these things are being pulled away from you. Because you're starting to feel the relief that you get when they're gone. And as time goes on and as you settle into this relief more and more, you begin to become comfortable with it. And so you identify with it and you recognize it more and more. And you start to understand why something was pulled away. Case in point, I was just sitting here watching a hairdresser do a woman's hair. And it was it caught my attention because the woman is black. Okay. So, she has lots of beautiful thick hair, right? And the hairstylist put bleached a heart in the back of her head and then dyed it bright pink, right? Called a peekaboo heart. Coolest thing ever. And then styled it. It looked great. And I thought to myself, why couldn't I do stuff like that in life? But then I quickly remembered what I remembered this morning. What I realized this morning. That I'm doing exactly what I'm meant to be doing at this time in life. And it came to me in meditation. I was sitting there talking to my inner child and remembering that I was very much like this as a kid too. I always like to talk about these types of things. I always had all these messages, these channels, these downloads coming through that I wanted to express, but everybody looked at me like I was crazy. So I hid that aspect of myself and accepted the conditioning that they wanted me to fit into. But since I've been going through this time of ego death, I've realized that needed to fall away anyway. And let me tell you guys, I went through it kicking and screaming. But now I'm starting to see why. And it fills me with more joy than I can express to you to do what is in what fits in alignment with my soul. I can't express to you the joy. Let the things fall away. Let the ego death happen. I promise you, it's for your highest good.